In this video, we dive into the importance of saying no and how it empowers you to take control of your life. Many people struggle with setting boundaries, but by learning how to say no, you regain control over your time, energy, and priorities. This skill is key to living a more intentional, fulfilling life without feeling overwhelmed. When you say no, you're not just rejecting something or someone. You're actively making room for things that truly matter. It allows you to focus on what aligns with your values and goals. The power of no lies in its ability to help you prioritize your own well-being, passions, and aspirations over the demands of others. Saying no can be challenging, especially when you're afraid of disappointing others. But in reality, it's an act of self-respect. By setting boundaries, you're showing that your time, energy, and commitments are valuable. This doesn't mean being rude, but it's about being honest and assertive about your limits. Imagine trying to please everyone at the cost of your own peace. Over time, this leads to burnout and stress. Instead, saying no preserves your energy and allows you to dedicate yourself to projects and people who truly align with your vision. It's a crucial skill for anyone looking to live a life of purpose and balance. By saying no, you create space for new opportunities and growth. You stop spreading yourself too thin and start focusing on what matters most. It's about finding the courage to decline requests that don't serve your greater goals. And in doing so, you free up time for activities that fuel your passion and drive. Setting boundaries by saying no also protects your mental and emotional health. When you're constantly saying yes, you may end up in situations that drain you emotionally, leaving you feeling depleted. By saying no, you safeguard your emotional well-being and can remain focused on your personal growth and happiness. The fear of saying no often stems from the desire to be liked or accepted. However, people will respect you more when you stand your ground. It's important to recognize that by saying no, you're not pushing others away, but rather reinforcing the value you place on your time, energy, and mental health. As you practice saying no, you'll find that your confidence grows. You begin to trust yourself and your instincts more. It's empowering to know that you're in control of your decisions. Saying no becomes less about fear and more about the clarity of your goals and the direction you want to take in life. One of the most powerful aspects of saying no is that it allows you to say yes to the things that matter. You begin to attract opportunities that are more aligned with your purpose, passions, and values. By being selective with your commitments, you start living with intention and focusing on what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. Saying no isn't about being selfish. It's about being self-aware. It's a form of self-care that helps you stay focused on your goals without distractions. When you say no to the wrong things, you make room for the right things. You start to notice that your time, energy, and resources are directed towards building the life you've always wanted. Remember, saying no is a skill that takes practice. At first, it might feel uncomfortable or even guilt-inducing, but over time, it becomes easier. Start small by saying no to minor distractions and gradually work your way up to bigger decisions. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become in your ability to prioritize your own needs. It's also important to understand that saying no doesn't mean you're closing yourself off to others. It's a way of maintaining healthy relationships by ensuring that your interactions are genuine and not draining. By protecting your boundaries, you foster deeper connections with those who truly value and respect your time and energy. By taking control and saying no, you're ultimately setting yourself up for greater success. You'll find that you're able to dedicate more focus to your most important goals, leading to more productivity and greater achievements. The power to say no is directly linked to the power to create the life you've always wanted to live. Saying no is a key habit of highly successful individuals. They understand that they can't say yes to every opportunity, and they are selective about what they invest their time in. By doing this, they are able to achieve more with less effort. Saying no to distractions enables them to focus on what truly drives their success. If you're struggling to say no, start by evaluating your priorities. What are the things that truly matter to you? What aligns with your vision for the future? Once you have clarity about your goals, it becomes easier to recognize the requests that don't align with them. Saying no becomes a natural extension of living in alignment with your values. Keep in mind that saying no is also an act of saying yes to your own growth. Every time you decline a request or a situation that doesn't align with your goals, you're reaffirming your commitment to yourself. It's a reminder that you value your time, energy, and aspirations enough to make choices that serve your long-term success. It's time to stop fearing the word no and start embracing it as a tool for empowerment. Saying no is not a sign of weakness or rejection, but rather an assertion of control over your life. As you begin practicing this skill, you'll feel more in control, more confident, and more capable of creating the life you desire. Saying no also encourages others to respect your boundaries and time. When you set clear limits, people are less likely to take advantage of your generosity. They'll begin to understand that your time is valuable and that you can't be available for every request. This creates more balanced, healthier relationships in both your personal and professional life. As you take control and say no, you might notice that your stress levels decrease. You're no longer carrying the burden of too many commitments or feeling guilty for not meeting everyone's expectations. Instead, you're focusing on the things that truly matter, which leads to greater mental clarity and emotional peace. By saying no, you're giving yourself permission to live life on your own terms. You get to decide where your energy goes, and you get to prioritize the things that move you closer to your goals. This is a form of personal freedom that leads to a more balanced and purposeful life, one that is truly in your control. In conclusion, saying no is one of the most powerful tools you can use to take control of your life. It's a skill that helps you protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being. By practicing this, you'll find that you can live with more intention, focus on what truly matters, and create the life you've always dreamed of. The next time you're faced with a decision to say yes or no, remember the value of saying no. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but with practice, it becomes easier. Over time, you'll notice the positive impact it has on your life. Saying no is an essential step in taking control and creating a life that aligns with your true desires. Start by setting small boundaries in your daily life. Practice saying no to the little things and gradually work your way up. This will help you build confidence and get more comfortable with the process. Remember, every time you say no, you're saying yes to a more focused, intentional, and fulfilling life. Don't be afraid to set limits and protect your time. By doing so, you're not only taking control of your life, but also encouraging others to respect your boundaries. Saying no is an important step toward living with purpose and achieving the success you've always wanted. Make saying no a habit and watch your life transform. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips on taking control of your life and creating the success you deserve. Share your thoughts in the comments below about how saying no has helped you. We'd love to hear from you. Remember, saying no is a sign of strength, not weakness. By setting boundaries, you can create a life filled with purpose, clarity, and success. It's a skill that will serve you well in every area of your life. So start saying no today and watch how it helps you take control of your future. As you continue on your journey, keep in mind that saying no is not about being rigid or inflexible. It's about being selective and intentional with where you invest your time and energy. By practicing this skill, you'll begin to see the rewards in every aspect of your life. Your personal growth and success depend on it. In the end, saying no is an act of self-love. It's about protecting your well-being, focusing on what's truly important, and staying aligned with your goals. By taking control of your time and energy, you can create a life that reflects your values, aspirations, and the person you want to become. So the next time you face a decision, ask yourself, does this align with my values and goals? If the answer is no, then don't be afraid to say no. Trust in your ability to make decisions that benefit you, and watch your life begin to transform in ways you never imagined. Take control today by learning the power of saying no. It's a simple yet effective tool that can change your life for the better. Start implementing it now and see how it empowers you to live with purpose, focus, and freedom. Don't let the fear of saying no hold you back. Embrace it and take control of your future.